Well, my name's Terry Lee. I was badly injured in a bushfire in November 2015. As a result of that bushfire, I was pretty severely burnt, 80% of my body, and most of those burns were what they called deep thickness burns. And as a result, I had to have a few amputations, my lower right arm and the left hand. I also lost an eye and very poor sight in the remaining eye. I spent 3 months in ICU. I spent 6 months in the burns unit and 3 months in rehab. Basically, when I woke up in burns unit, I was introduced to LSA, and right from the start they told me that they would look after me. Without LSA and without the service planner, Karen in particular, my life would be quite different now. I'd be in a different place mentally and physically.
I first met Terry when he'd been in hospital for about 10 months. So I asked Terry, what do you want to do? What's your goal for rehabilitation? And his first goal was just to get home. Terry achieved his discharge from the Royal Adelaide Hospital a year to the day since his injury, which had been a really clear goal of his, to be home before that year was out. I think it was about 3 or 4 times a week he needed physiotherapy, and he needed intensive occupational therapy, attendant care assistance, lots of prosthetic work for artificial arms. So it was a real team effort, with Terry, Moira and myself, just really pulling all the services together and getting all the recommendations from specialists to make it happen. Terry himself is a veteran, and when he comes up against a challenge, he just takes it head on. The grit and tenacity that he shows has been remarkable and really encouraging and inspiring to watch.
My name is Moira. Moira Lee, and I'm married to Terry. We've been married for 41 years. On November the 25th, 2015, our life changed forever. And I'm sorry, I'm going to cry. I'm sorry. That day is very hard for me. It was awful being apart from Terry while he was suffering, but circumstances on the day made that impossible for us to be together. He was in ICU obviously for a long time, for 3 months. We spent every single day together, from the morning till late at night sometimes. I know that it would have been a struggle if we hadn't had the support of LSA. They're always thinking, what else can we do? What else can we provide? If Terry can do this, well, why can't he do that? One of the things that basically kept him alive was knowing that he has children, he has grandchildren at home, and me, of course. We weren't prepared to let him go, and one of the great things that he was able to do, our daughter was married September last year, to be able to walk her down the aisle was one of the real highlights in all of our lives.
Alexa, turn on close patio blinds.
Okay.
To this end, LSA has been instrumental in providing, if you like, independent living within the house. An audio sound system has been installed. I can turn on lights with voice. They supplied me with a large screen TV. I can switch that on using Alexa. After the accident, I was a bit wobbly on the legs, but they've come strong now, and I couldn't wait to partake in the City to Bay in Adelaide. I've already done that as an able-bodied person as well, but this time I didn't jog because I haven't learnt to jog yet, but I did walk. I walked a 6K, and this year, coming up in September, I'm going to try and walk the full 12K. There are 3 things that are essential for a person to have a happy life. One is to have someone to love, to have something to do, and the last one is to have something to look forward to. I've got nothing but praise for the LSA. They've made such a huge difference to my life.